professional wrestler Ivan Putski. The gross weight of the car is 1,800 pounds. They just have to lift those wheels up off the ground into a full lock position. Come on, Ivan, he's got it. Russ Nip, the judge, right behind him. Our director of this event, Hal Conley, looking on, and here's Lars Hedlund getting a little power out of the sun. Lieutenant the Swedish Army. He's one of our 300-pound buffaloes. And Lars Hedlund will go to the next round. You would think that the big men would hold the advantage in this competition, and here's one of them. Jon Matuszak of the Oakland Raiders. Won a Super Bowl ring a couple of years ago when the Raiders beat Minnesota. He was handling those Viking offensive linemen that day. Now he's struggling with this car. He's got it. Jon Matuszak will go to the next round. He looks a little weary after that lift. Hey, here's a guy you got to go through to get at Terry Bradshaw. Jon Kolb of the Pittsburgh Steelers out of Oklahoma State. Weightlifter, wrestler, fine all-around athlete. Now he's got to get Jack Benny's wheels up off the ground. Easily. Nip come to bring it down after that locked position is established for the rest of our judges. We go to round two. 2,040 pounds is the gross weight of the automobile. Gus Rethwisch. You know, of all our competitors, he is known as the quiet man. Doesn't say much. Then he just gets up there and he explodes with the brute strength, a former powerlift champion. And Gus will go to the next round. That car they're lifting this time was in the movie The Sting. Paul Newman and Robert Redford drove it around town. But when you're lifting it, you can't con it. And here's Boris Djerassi, who at 5'10½" weighs 245 pounds. And pound for pound, all the competitors will tell you this man is the strongest. Watch here how he gets leverage, uses his entire body, competing against all these 300-pounders. And I got to bet on Djerassi. There it is. And Boris will go to the next round. Now, here come the Buffaloes. Bruce Wilhelm. About 320 pounds after a good breakfast. Last year's champion. And Bruce goes on. But Bruce is keeping an eye on this next fella. Don Reinhoudt from Fredonia, New York. That's upstate New York. He holds 24 world records in weightlifting. And for the last few months, he's been concentrating on only one thing. Get that title away from Bruce Wilhelm. And that training's been successful so far, hasn't it? And the next obstacle for our athletes, Columbo's car. Round 3 of the car lift. The gross weight is approximate, 2,340 pounds, so we've added 300 pounds for Ivan Putski, who at 39 years old will go no further in the car lift. Already we've eliminated 3 others, Wright, Oldfield, Matuszak. Here is Lars Hedlund, 29 years old, the lieutenant from Sweden. 90-second time limit. Just about had that right wheel up off the ground about a ½ inch. Trying to get energy for one quick burst of power. And the car wins. Hedlund retires. Jon Kolb will try it. 30 years old. This is the car that Peter Falk drove during his popular television series, Columbo. Look at Kolb's right hand. He will try to come up underneath the bar. Judge Russ Nip looking on. Bob Zuver, our commissioner of apparatus, stands close by. We watch these athletes carefully. Not moving. And Kolb is out. Now here's Gus Rethwisch. And you would have to think that our powerlift champions like Big Gus and Also, Don Reinhoudt would have a good chance. Must lift the wheels up off the ground and establish a full locked position with those shoulders, arms, and legs. Gus will come over the top. He had that right one moving. Gus backing away. Let's see if he quits.
Take it easy. Got a minute left.
No, he was listening to Hal Conley tell him there's still time. So he's going to stay with it. Notice how tightly those belts are around these lifters' waists. Got a shot. Come on, Gus. Come on, Gus. Couldn't quite do it. Look out. Somebody better get up there. I think he's blacking out. There's Hal Conley. There's Dr. Leroy Perry right there. They've got some oxygen here in the back.
Stay tuned. Now, here's your host, Brett Musburger.
Boris Djerassi, our next competitor. Gus is all right. Gus going to be okay, but boy, so far this car is really winning, isn't it? Djerassi's 26 years old, now lives in Brooklyn. Watch how he places his hands underneath.
How much time, please?
2340, the gross weight. After Djerassi, Wilhelm and Reinhoudt. No one has yet succeeded with this weight. Look at that strength of Djerassi. Can't do it, but he had that right tire moving. So here is Wilhelm. Can anybody successfully lift this weight? Here's our defending champion. He'll come underneath. He's got a shot. Bruce Wilhelm has done it. The first strong man to succeed with that car. Now the heat's on Don Reinhoudt. And here's Donnie. Underneath like Wilhelm.
Come on, Donnie.
And there he is. Reinhoudt goes on. So now let's see what Hal Conley and the judges decide to do. Wilhelm is telling him that he'll pass. Bruce Wilhelm has bowed out. He'll settle for the tie. Reinhoudt says, oh, wait a minute, there'll be no tie. Add 5 pounds and let's go. So Reinhoudt going for the 10 points. Already leads last year's champion. Let's see if he can pick up a few more points. This would establish a world record for Reinhoudt in this event. Here he comes. He's got it. Don Reinhoudt has won the event and set a record in the process. Fantastic effort by Big Donnie. Congratulations, Don.
Oh, thank you.
Sensational effort coming back.
Well, I got pushed a little bit and I had to, work a little bit myself today, so thank you.
One more look at Donnie's fabulous effort. And for capturing the car lift, he picks up 10 points. Bruce Wilhelm, 7 for second. Putski, Hedlund, Kolb, Rethwisch, and Djerassi.
I'll be back.